to DriveHub, and because I like to live life on the edge, I installed a mod that's known for making your car overheat. That's right, I've had this ZR1 style front splitter installed on my C5 Corvette now for about 3 weeks. So has the car overheated? Has it remained at a normal running temperature? Or has it run even cooler than it did before? Today, that's what you're gonna find out. Here's what's happened to my Corvette in that time. Now, a few videos back, I installed a ZR1 style front splitter on my C5 Corvette. And in my opinion, it looks absolutely amazing. I am in love with it, and it came from a company called Kabuck from their Capellini brand. I'll include a link for it down in the description below if you're interested. But there's one major issue when installing front splitters on the C5 Corvette. You can get overheating issues. See, the C5 Corvette, in case you didn't know, is called a bottom feeder or a bottom breather. And that basically means that all of the cooling for the engine comes from underneath the car. There's no hood scoop, there's no hood slats. The only thing that helps keep this engine cool is a factory installed air dam underneath the front bumper. And basically all it is 3 pieces of plastic, 1 long flat centerpiece, and 2 curved outer pieces that when wind hit it creates an area of low pressure and a vacuum that pulls cooler air up into the engine compartment to cool the engine. And then the air just goes out somewhere else. I'm not really sure, I'm not a physicist, but that's how the C5 Corvettes stay cool. And there's 2 styles of front splitter, the ZR1 style or ZR style like I have, and the CS style. And under the ZR1 style, there's a vented option, there's a non-vented option, and there's a center vented option. And they're basically what they sound like. The non-vented option has no sort of vents at all, the side vented option has vents on the side, and the center vented option has just one big opening in the middle. But the problem is when installing some of these splitters, people take off the front air dam installed from the factory, and that's a big no-no. But even with the factory front air dam installed, sometimes people still get overheating issues. So as I said, I've had my side vented ZR1 style front splitter installed on my C5 Corvette for about 3 weeks now. And since having it installed, I've driven quite a bit on the highway, on some back roads where I'm really thrashing the car, and even in the city with some pretty heavy traffic. Here's what's happened to my Corvette in that time. Now, a little side note here again. I have the front factory air dam all installed. All 3 pieces are still in the same place that they were installed from the factory. And my front splitter has vents on both ends of it. And knock on wood, I haven't had an overheating issue yet. My temperatures did climb up a little bit on a hot afternoon when I was in bumper-to-bumper traffic in the city. That's to be expected. The car also did that when I first got it and I was stuck in traffic, and I didn't have the front splitter on yet. On the highway, when I'm doing, say, 65, 70 miles an hour, the car's remained right under 220. That's what it normally runs at. On back roads, when I'm thrashing it around, the same thing. The temperature hasn't really gone above 220. Granted, I am in New Hampshire. The temperature in the summer can get way up there sometimes, but on the days that I've been driving it, it's been between 65 and 75 degrees. No issues. So that's fantastic news then, but I'm not out of the woods yet because there are some really hot days coming in the forecast for New Hampshire, and I'm going to take the car out and see what happens, because the last thing I want to do is install something that's going to make my car overheat. For me, that just doesn't make any sense at all. Sounds good. So today I'm on this nice back country road. I'm doing about 45, 50 miles an hour, nothing too crazy, and it's about 70 degrees out. It's pretty cloudy, but it's still pretty warm. My temperature's running right below 220 degrees, right where it usually is. No issues at all. So I'll report back if I ever do have some sort of overheating issue when it gets really hot out here. Again, I would never install a part that I knew was going to screw up the driving experience of the C5 Corvette. And I wouldn't ever want to recommend something to you guys that's going to make your car overheat so that you don't enjoy it as much. That's just stupid. But all in all, I'm in absolute love with the look of this ZR1 style front splitter. I think it absolutely completes the front end look of the C5 Corvette. It just makes it look more complete, makes it look sharper. And again, I'll include a link for it down in the description below. So if you guys like it, you can check it out. Be sure to check out my Instagram at DriveHub _ for updates before YouTube. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out or you learned something. That's it for me today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Happy motoring.